But we're going to start here in the US, which has seen weeks of chaos surrounding vaccines. Last month, Trump and RFK fired the head of the CDC. On that same day, the FDA released new COVID vaccine guidelines that limited their use for many Americans. And then on Wednesday, this happened.
With the CDC in turmoil, there's new fallout this morning after Florida's move to end vaccine mandates, including those for school children.
The Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law. All of them. All of them.
Yeah, all of them. Vaccines for polio, measles, mumps, diphtheria, whooping cough, all of them. It is genuinely weird to hear such terrifying news announced so cheerfully. The same way it'd be weird to hear your pilot announcing great news, we've replaced all the toilets with holes that suck you into the sky. All of them. All of them. Isn't that good? That guy is Florida's Surgeon General, and he holds a ton of questionable views. He's been a supporter of hydroxychloroquine as a treatment for COVID, even though it's been repeatedly shown not to work on it. He called for a halt to adding fluoride to Florida's water supply and recently stated, "I support the decision to consume raw milk amid an outbreak of E. coli linked to it in his state." And he took some pretty wild swings in his speech against vaccine mandates, including this.
Every last one of them is wrong and drips with disdain and slavery. Who am I to tell you what your child should put in your body? I don't have that right.
OK. Now, much like a Florida textbook, I'm going to skip right past the slavery part and point out you are the Surgeon General. It is actually your obligation to advise people on what vaccines should be in their children's bodies. And look, I am not a doctor. I just think about one before I go to sleep. But even I know there are certain things you're allowed to tell people to put in their kids' body. Water, for instance. Nutrients. One piece of dog food just to end the discussion. And also, life-saving vaccines. But it's also wild to hear that whole parents you do you stance from a man who has sought to ban gender-affirming medical care for minors regardless of parental consent. And it is worth noting, Florida, like many states, already allows parents to opt out of vaccines for religious reasons. But there is a big difference between that and the state's top health official comparing vaccine mandates to slavery with the voice of a used car salesman and the body language of someone not tapping two ghosts.